Okay, so before I do anything with alcohol inks, I like to look at my little palette, and I've got 19 of them, and as well as you have your alcohol for the blending. And so I like to look at the palette and then work out which colours I want to put together and how I think they'll work. And of course, a lot of the time I'm not really thinking of an actual design, so it's more just a colour thing that I'm going to choose and see how it goes. And it's not like I'm very experienced at alcohol inks, not at all, but I do like to play, so I figured let's give it a go. Alright, so I just started by putting some brown down, and it works out really well, but when you try and dry with or move it around with a heat gun, the one thing it does do is it dries it quite fast, and the heat gun's got a lot of blow, so it actually can force it, quite far. Anyway, and the other thing you've got to be careful of is that with the paper that I'm working on, the Yupo, it reacts to the heat from the heat gun. So that's when, after this, I decided to go to the little puffer, because I felt that it was a little bit more friendly for what I was doing. And here I decided to add some brown in there to try and balance out the brown from the bottom. It sort of worked, but sort of didn't. And what I like about alcohol ink is that you can keep adding on top of it. So you can add some of the isopropyl alcohol, and you can also add extra colours on top. And then this is just what it looks like. And here I am now putting, adding little dots and things. So I have isopropyl alcohol in the glass container there, and I'm just adding little bits from there, as well as spreading stuff out with a paintbrush, just to sort of give it some semblance of colour and that. And what I also do is I try and balance it, so like I had the light on the one side, so I put the light on the other side, and I'm working with it horizontal for the moment. And then I found that when I turned it, I actually liked it that way as well. And as we zoom in and see all the deliciousness of it, what I love about painting like this is that you really do have to go with the flow, because you can control it to a certain extent if you work with it often enough, but when you work with it the way I do and just kind of throw things together, it creates all these little marks and lines and dots and all sorts of things that you didn't necessarily put there yourself. And it's really very interesting. And even just like a smattering of alcohol in that corner there with these little tiny dots, it works really well. So it's good fun. Give it a go and see how you go, and let me know.